Very basic chord progression. It's just a G. Well, I've been working on the night train, drinking coffee, taking sick cocaine. I'm out here on my night train sleep, trying to get a safely home. That's it. That's your song, basically. At some point it'll go, sunrise out there calling my name. I can see her moving, I can see her moving. But that's just a C, G, C, D. And then a little walk down. I can see her moving. So just try and follow it. Right, so the intro, I guess. The intro is a D, but the way that I finger the D looks very bizarre. It's not really. I'm just keeping my middle finger as a G on the bass, which doesn't actually come into play until you fall into the G. The entire intro is played in D. So the intro, and then I'm in the G. It's just, the reason I keep my finger there is just so I'm ready for it. I'm ready as soon as I want to fall in. So, I made some notes here, because I can't remember the names of strings and things. But the intro, your G shape with your middle finger on the bass is going to be an open D. After the open D, you hammer on 2nd fret D. And then it's an open G. Oh yeah, just unless anyone's not used to finger picking, I don't know how other people do it. But I tend to use my thumb for all of my bass strings. And then I use my index finger for the G, my middle finger for the B, and my ring finger for the high E. I don't know, other people just use 2 fingers, I use 3. It's, I guess, whatever comes naturally to yourself when you're doing it. So, that intro, we've got open D, hammer on, open G. And from there we're going to then hammer on the G on the 2nd. We're not actually hammering on, no, we're just playing 2nd fret. So, open, hammer, open, hammer, open, 2nd fret. And then this, at this point, we're actually going to play on the next one. The G and the B together. As we hammer on to the 4th fret on the G string with our little finger. It doesn't work every time, your little finger's pretty shit really as a digit. So sometimes it works, sometimes it'll mute the strings around it, sometimes you miss it completely. You just gotta hope for the best really when you go for it. So, open, hammer, open, 2nd fret, and then the G and the B together for the hammer on, and then just the 2nd and 3rd fret again, the same shape. Just basically take your little finger off, index finger off, still plucking the same G and B strings, and then 2nd fret on the notes all together should sound. Straight into your song. Just in case anyone's thinking that doesn't sound like Amos Lee's version, yeah, that's because I don't know how Amos Lee does his version. I just made my own up. His is more. It's really, I don't know how he does it. It's very fast, it's very smooth, it seems effortless, but my fingers. Yeah, I don't know how Amos Lee does his, so that's the way I do mine. If you want to follow that one, if not, you figure it out and put a video up teaching me how to do it. Right, we'll pull in a bit closer for this because there's no point you watching the left hand. It doesn't do anything interesting throughout this video, so I'll pull the chair in so you can have a look and see what the hand is doing. Right, the main thing with kind of country blues picking is your pulse. If you don't have this down already, I've been playing guitar for like 2 years now. I've only just figured out how to do the pulse, which that's all it is. Sounds really easy. Into the C, D, back to G. Well, it's really easy. If you haven't done that before, if you do a bit of finger picking, but you're just used to arpeggiating, you're not